Hi, before we start our report today about air pollution in Thailand, just a very quick invitation to subscribe to the channel, and as usual a big thank you to 5 Star Marine, and you can find them at 5starmarinephuket.com. Tell you what, it'd be a very nice day out on the water today. Hi, today we're here to talk about fresh air, you know, the stuff we breathe, the stuff that, well, up to now at least, is free until they find a way to tax it, I suppose. I'm very lucky here as I look out across the Andaman Sea that we get mostly during the year pretty clean air. We get a southwest monsoon with strong winds coming in from the southwest for about 6 or 7 months every year. Then even when there is poor air and bad air pollution around parts of central and northern Thailand, we get some of those effects here as well. But right here on the beach, the hotter it gets during this current dry season, the more we get a sea breeze coming in afternoon, blowing the fresh air in from the sea. So we are very lucky here. But driving out of town today, when you leave PHANG and head towards Phuket, for example, you see in the distance these lovely green hills. Now they're only 3 or 4 kilometres away, but today this is what you see. As you can see, not very much at all. And those hills shrouded in, well, what we can only say is basically a smoke-filled air pollution. But whilst the situation is not really great here at the moment, it's 4 to 6 times worse up in central and northern Thailand. The topic of air pollution up in northern Thailand has been a big hot topic for the past 4 or 5 years in Thai media, especially when it affects Bangkok. Heaven forbid all the other hysos and politicians in Bangkok affected by all that air pollution some 1,000 kilometres away up in the north. But when it does hit Bangkok, it does hit the headlines. Not so much this year. In fact, if you have a look at the situation in Chiang Mai today, here we are, number 3 in the world for the worst air pollution in the world. And that's today. And over the past 3 or 4 weeks, both Bangkok and Chiang Mai have made their way into that list, mostly in the top 10, sometimes in the top 20, but never really out of the list. Bangkok's not too bad today, but up in Chiang Mai, I can honestly say that I've never seen worse air pollution numbers than they're getting today. This, of course, coming from iqair.com. In fact, if you have a look at the scale, it's not just very unhealthy. This dark purple represents hazardous. So they've got hazardous air in many parts up there in Chiang Mai and around northern Thailand today. But where's the outrage? Where's all the news about this terrible air quality? If you go to all the main English language publications in Thailand today, not a mention. Nothing about the problem with PM 2.5. Yet if you go back 3 or 4 years, or even to last year, almost every day there'd be reports about the bad air quality and people complaining, and of course there'd be the pollution control department being rolled out to tell us that it's actually only Chinese temples lighting incense, or it's just the cars or the trucks or the buses, and all those things do contribute, but mostly the vast majority of the air pollution problem at this time of the year comes from the burning of agricultural products in the farming areas of central and northern Thailand. But not only Thailand, of course, it's happening around the border as well. Now, thanks to NASA, we do have these fire maps. And so we can see in real time what the fire situation is. And we can also check where the wind's coming from. If you put 2 and 2 together, very conveniently, you get 4. The thing is, I can access these fire maps. You can access these fire maps. Thai politicians can also access these fire maps. I'm not sure if they do, because they keep on telling us that it's industrial smoke, that it's belching buses. And as I said, these things do contribute. But if they were such a problem, we'd have this air pollution problem all the way through the year. But no, it's usually just these 4 months, the burning off months for the agricultural products. Mainly things like maize, corn, and say sugarcane are two big agricultural products in northern Thailand. And the cycle of their plantation and the burning off of the refuse gives us this bad air pollution and smoke-filled PM 2.5 each year. This normalisation largely is coming from the lack of discussion or reporting from the Thai government. But here we go, here's some discussion about what's currently happening with the Clean Air Act. This has been discussed for 3 or 4 years. So the Vice Chair of the Ad Hoc House Committee examining the Clean Air Bill said the legislative process is taking time because her panel had to combine 7 proposed draft laws, make big changes to whittle it down to just one draft. She said, "We believe our draft will be ready for public review before the end of March. If this deadline is met, there's a possibility the Clean Air Bill will finally enter the 2nd and 3rd readings in April before Parliament goes into recess, blah, blah, blah." So where is all the discussion and outrage about the PM 2.5? It seems to have been swept under the rug this year. And whilst a lot of people are not getting their nice clean selfies of a beautiful clear view of the hills in the distance, it's our lungs that are really being affected. And up to half the Thai population very heavily affected by this PM 2.5. And if you consider that it happens for a third of the year, each and every year, some estimates saying that this could be reducing the average Thai affected by the PM 2.5 by some 2 to 5 years of their lifespan. So this is an existential problem for Thailand. It's a big problem for Thai tourism, and maybe that is something to do with the fact that people just don't want to talk about it anymore. Tourism numbers are very delicate, they come and they go, and the capricious decisions from tourists can be affected by reports about bad air quality in the land of smiles. Please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for coming.